Are back and at it. Okay, so hello to the YCrew family. We are so glad to have you guys here. We are back with Matthew. He's been on leave, or I don't know where he's been. He's probably been somewhere. But Matthew, can you just share with the crowd, where have you been lately?
You know, I was looking forward to sharing this with you guys. I actually have been on holiday for the past couple of months. I actually went on a nice tour with some friends. We went to go see the nature reserve at Cape Point. It was really nice, you know. Got to experience some new things,
And
made some new bonds over the.
And this was
time.
all in like a few months.
All in a. It took me a
day.
month to do all this. That is correct.
You couldn't do it in a day. Okay.
Nah, it took me a month.
So, guys, we are so happy to have you here. Like I said before, we are back with another episode. We are looking to make it fun and we're looking to make it much more relevant. Forgive me for speaking fastly. I'm just been listening to some great Eminem music, or it's Eminem as one of the two. But I've been listening to his music and I'm feeling in a mood. I'm feeling like, I should be spitting bars. But anyway, I think I'm just spitting on the mic. So we can get the technician in here to clean it up. But our first why am I saying our first episode the whole time? It's actually our fourth episode, guys. Thank you for tuning into our family. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. We are looking to get rich, and you guys are the only ones that can help us. So please just like, follow, subscribe. The link is going to be at the bottom as always. Just share the love with the family. Share the love with me and Matthew. And let's get into it. Episode 4.
Yes.
I just want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Out of all the episodes that we've been doing so far, do you think that which one of the episodes do you think was the most fun? And if okay, once you got that answer, then you have to suggest what you think we're going to be speaking about today.
Okay.
So anyone.
So,
you thinking now?
Hi there. So I haven't seen all the episodes. Haven't seen any of the episodes. And I don't know, but the one with Miss B would probably be my favorite. The finances. Wow.
Okay.
An amazing episode. An amazing one. Wow. Just so insightful.
Okay.
Today, I don't know. I have a feeling we're going to speak. You said we're going to speak about something more fun, you know, more lighthearted, more appealing to the youth. So I assume it has something to do with what the youth would be doing nowadays.
So what do you think that is, though?
Off the top of my head,
if you had to spitball,
off the top of my head, I think we're going to speak about gaming, maybe. Maybe we speak about gaming. Am I close?
I'm wondering if you check the manuscript now or something. Okay, we're all going to be speaking about gaming, but we're not going to give you that points. That's minus 10 points for you because you actually checked the concept note. So you can't. No, we're not going to be speaking about gaming.
No, understandable. I work here, so yeah.
We're going to be speaking about gaming, man. I didn't want to get it right. But anyway, we are coming into gaming. But before I get there, I want to share some love. So I've been watching the Vampire Diaries. Don't hate me. I'm full on team Stefan Salvatore.
Oh no!
David just came in there and just messed everything up. But anyway, we're not going to be speaking about the Vampire Diaries and that fake reality of vampires. Anyway, but there's been a new series popping out on Netflix that everyone's been booming about and everyone's been like commenting on, sharing on their status, and it is the One Piece series. So I don't know if you're a fan of anime. I am a huge fan of anime, and I've been
anime approved.
Yeah. So you're anime approved, okay?
Yes.
So with that being said, we are going into gaming, but we just want to spitball for like at least 10. Let's give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes about this One Piece series. Okay. So I've been on Twitter recently, and I've been checking like the comments about. There was, I think it was One Piece channel. They tweeted like 20 hours ago what are the first impressions of the One Piece series, and We have our first reply. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm looking at the pictures. I haven't watched it yet, so
Okay,
I'm
okay,
looking at the
okay.
pictures and I'm looking at them. It's like actually mad.
Yeah.
It's actually looking tech mad. Like you don't always want anime like live action series, but this actually looks like it look bang. It
Yeah.
looks banging. Okay, so we have our first comment. 10 out of 10. Absolute cinema. That's the first impression.
Wait.
Like a
Are we
live
talking about the live action series now?
We are actually talking about
So-
the first impressions, like
Of
if
the
you watch
trailer?
the anime, yeah.
Of the trailer. Ah,
So it's
okay,
like
okay.
10 out of 10 apparently.
Okay.
Someone's been watching the first. Uh, they've been watching the trailer and the first episode, and they've tweeted like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, absolute cinema.
That's real. That's real.
Okay.
You get a
And
live action 10 out of 10. Wow.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it derived from an anime, so imagine. Mateo SFM, he says, got to say it does kind of lack faithfulness to the original work, but it's still very cool and I like it a lot. 8 out of 10.
I mean, with the faithfulness, how faithful can you really stay to an
like,
animated
animated
thing in
thing.
real life?
Yeah,
Like, I mean, they already give Luffy's stretching ability, which
Yeah.
looks real. I mean, it looks real, but it's weird
Exactly.
that it looks
How
so
do you make
real.
someone
You know, it's weird for a person's arm to stretch that far.
Except for like Sanji and what's his name? Zoa. Carlton, do you know his name? Rowan
Rowan and Zoro.
Rowan and Zoro.
Hey, yo,
Imagine
Carlton
someone
is
with
on
that,
it.
with someone that can cut through steel. Are you mad? And like, no, that brush is crazy. Carlton, have you been watching it?
I have watched actually first 3
Yeah?
episodes.
Hey,
and
yo.
3. How long is it actually?
It's a lot.
The
It's a
opening,
lot.
the opening episode is
Yeah.
more like it's like 1 hour long, and then the 2
Jeez.
next ones like 50 something minutes. But I must
Game of
admit,
Thrones style. Are you mad?
I'm a bit of a weeb, so
Yeah.
I'm a guy that likes anime and things like that. So I do think that they have somehow kept to the anime, but as well as spinned it to a modern look. So
Okay.
that's dope.
Okay. Now I'm looking forward to watching it. I've been wanting to speak about it because like I really didn't want to get on the series and then I'm like, I started it now I'm not gonna finish it because it's so bad. But it's nice to hear that it's been getting good reviews.
Yeah.
I'm only Tom. This already sounds bad. Okay. I'm only Tom. The curse of bad adaptations is broken, and now I'm left waiting for season 2 more hype
Okay.
than ever for One
Okay.
Piece content.
Okay,
So
I'm giving it a shot. I'm gonna give
you
it a shot.
definitely should try it.
I'm gonna try. I didn't give the anime a try because the anime is extremely long.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of the longest animes out there. And I mean, that's gonna take so many hours of my life to.
And you need to be serious. You need to be a whole
and I need to like
individual.
keep track of names and who has what power and storyline, and it's a lot. So I wasn't ready to commit to the animated one, but maybe I can commit to this live action one. You know.
So, with that being said, we've known that anime is banging. I recommend anime to every viewer. I know some people's been saying, no, it's childish. It's, we can't deal with it. Anime it's creative. It's very relevant. I would say that, I don't know, it gives me a kind of like peace also, like to watch anime because it's like, it gives you a fantasy world, man. Like
I think
like,
there's just a lot of hate around adult animated series and movies. Like I feel like people are like, nah, you can't be an adult if you watch animated things. But there are things like Rick and Morty and even
That's
Adventure
explicit.
Time
That
that has
is
like advanced
explicit.
jokes that's
Yeah.
not for children. Like the jokes are directed at older viewers.
Yeah.
So like,
So we're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to what you just brought up now. The same thing is associated with gaming. So we're gonna go into understanding the perspective of gaming and generally what common misconceptions about gaming. We would say like parents are always like, yeah, because you're gaming the whole time, you're not focusing and things like that. But yeah, truly, I've seen a lot of people that game that's like ultra focused because of they actually focus on this one task in a game. So that shows the ability to focus.
yeah.
So we're gonna go into it. Favorite game. We're gonna give it to you.
Ooh.
You
that's-
guys can also comment. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
You guys can also comment your favorite game in the comments below. We would love to see it. We're gonna put up a poll. What is your favorite video game? Let us know. ASAP. But back to you.
Okay. Yo, I was thinking now while you were doing
Yeah.
while you were speaking with him, and I can't choose one, to be honest with you. I can choose a genre of gaming.
So we go to genre.
Okay.
Let's say favorite genre.
So my favorite genre of gaming is open world games. So things like Red Dead Redemption,
I've never played that actually.
Red Dead Redemption, Horizon Zero Dawn, games like that. Games that have a massive world that I can explore, meet side characters, do almost a million side quests, and then you have your main storyline, which is also very compelling, and the plot is great characters, great character development even. So I like a game that feels like a movie. And then I play out the storyline of the game.
Yeah, you want to feel like an MC.
Exactly. I want to feel like the main character.
You feel like you the one that helped that queen and that princess. Like I took that responsibility.
Exactly.
I sliced up those demo goblins or
That's
whatever.
exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did.
So open adventure.
Open
Okay.
world.
So in open adventure, so you've named a few bangers. Horizon New Dawn. Zero Dawn. I think I've actually
That's
played
that game
it
where
once
the
upon a time.
red-haired girl fights the robot dinosaurs kind of thing. And then she's like in the wilderness. I'll show it to you later. I'll show it to you after
We can
this.
play it later. Give me your PS4. Anyway, we're gonna go back to it now. So, gaming. Now that you've named your favorite genre, what can you tell the crowd about gaming? Why is gaming amazing to you? Why do you stick with gaming?
So personally, I feel like gaming is just as important as self-maintenance. I feel like for me, gaming is a way to unwind. A lot of people would use things like bad things like cigarettes, for example, as their unwinding for the day. But I would say gaming would be my cigarette.
Like your coping
So that would be
mechanism.
like my cigarette for the day. And once I come home, I could just unwind, kick off my shoes, get comfortable, and just get lost in this world.
You don't wash nothing.
Nah.
Nothing of the
Wash
sort.
after the gaming. Before I go sleep, take a wash. But first, gaming, unwind, get the stress of the day off me, and yeah, I think that's what a lot of adults who game also do. Like, I don't feel like it's the same reason that a child would play games.
It's not restricted,
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually bad. Because I like when I wanted to share, as like my dad, when I had a PS, when we had that time it was a PS2. Just for the crowd, favorite genre gaming sports. I only play FIFA. I don't play any other games. I am a one-track minded video gamer. I play FIFA. I play nothing else. Don't come with there's one game I enjoyed. I think it was more like Wipeout. I don't know what it's called, but it's the small characters like
Fall Guys.
It's amazing. When you play that online, it's like I just want to beat people. Yeah. That's the true objective
The hype
of
around the game is actually crazy.
That's why I want to play, because I just want to beat people. I don't want to beat what do they say? It's MCs, PCs? NPCs, non-playable characters. Yes. I don't want to beat these fools. They've been programmed to lose. Exactly. I don't want to do that. I want to win someone else. Real people. That's my objective. That's my game. So that's why I love FIFA. And that Fall Guys game, I think this is the two of the most amazing games I've ever played. Grand Theft Auto, obviously. So I'm not a big gamer. The only game I would play is like FIFA. So with that being said, like when we had a PS4, I'm just gonna go into a story mode quickly. We had a PS4, not a PS4, a PS2. We had a PS2, and my dad would always come home. But he bought me for my birthday. This is the cheat, man, because he bought me at 11 years old. I think he bought me a PS2. And I was so happy, man. I was like, yo, my dad loved me. He bought me a PS2 and things like that. The trick is I could only play on weekends. So I always wondered, like, why could I only play on the weekend? It was distracting and things like that.
Yeah.
So, like, you shouldn't play in the week.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this guy would always play in the week. And I asked him one question once. Daddy, why did you buy me the PS2 but you playing on it? You playing it 5 days a week. I'm playing it 2 days a week.
That is true.
That's
that is true.
unfair.
Yeah.
No. That's but I only bought the PS2 for him. And he like labeled it as no, I'm
it's
buying.
for
So
you.
my mommy could buy it because he didn't buy it.
I
And then I was like,
see.
yo, that's what I scale him.
Wow.
That's what I
The extent that they went through,
scale him.
the extent
Just so
your
he
dad
can
went
play.
through.
And that time
just to
FIFA
play.
14 was like, yeah, that time FIFA 14 was amazing. So imagine like me playing, I was like, oh, I always wanted to play. And then in the week, I would do homework and watch him play. So that's how unfair it was. So that's why I hated gaming as a kid. Eventually, I grew out of it. But yeah, we're going back to parents' perceptions about kids. You know, my dad told me I'm not allowed to play in the week because I used to get distracted. But he used to play.
Yeah.
So when the people out there, for the parents out there, do you recommend gaming to them and to their kids in the week?
I think it's a very fine line. I feel like you have to be careful because if you are going to tell your child one thing, you have to make sure you can also uphold your own standards that you have now set for your child, right? Because your child cannot see, like you said, you didn't feel good when your dad is playing in front of you and you can't touch this console, right? So I feel like it's a message you have to send. Show your children self-control as well. And gaming in the week is not bad. If you've raised your child to be very smart with his time, to plan his time out accordingly, he can play games in the week and still get all his schoolwork done and study and have a fresh mind for school tomorrow. Right? It's all about how you are going to bring this this console or PS or whatever they have.
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna bring it forward to them and how you're gonna tell them to use it and not just give it to them and then they get lost in this gaming and your child now flunks in school and things like that. So
Because
you
he's
as
so
a parent
absorbed.
have to be very active when it comes to these gaming things. So yeah.
So that's for the parents. We're gonna go back to our youth, and we would like you. We have a personal quiz that we're gonna have for you guys. So we want you guys to guess the top three, at least the top three games, and then you need to send it to our Instagram or just comment on below. Top three games, okay? You need to at least tell us the top three games. We'll research it, and then that person who got it right, we're gonna bring you up. We're gonna mention you in the next video. So that's the quiz for you. Top three games. Don't Google it. They're gonna Google it. They're gonna Google it. Okay,
will
so
do that.
we are going to let me make it a much more order. Top three games for you guys, including all genres. We're not leaving out the genre. We're not making it specific. Top three games. The top three people. So the top three people. The first person to guess that will be mentioned in our next video. So that's our challenge to you guys. That's our podcast challenge. It's out here. It's live. Please go do your research now already, so you can be the first person and you can be mentioned in our next video. Okay? So yeah, that's the quiz. So Matthew, we're getting back to it. We're getting to our youth. We're speaking about gaming. You said it's a way for you to unwind. It's a way for you to just let loose. It's a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
And as long as you have self-control, you know how to handle yourself.
Yeah.
So let's tackle another misconception about gaming. Okay? Where do you see gaming going in the next 5 years?
That's a deep one.
Yeah.
I first want to also state that gaming is just like any other hobby, like painting, making music maybe. It's the same. It's like any other hobby, and I think giving it a negative look is kind of taking away this hobby from certain people. Right?
Okay.
Where it would be in the next 5 years, that's tough to say. But with the evolution of gaming at the moment, like with the PS5, they have the next gen engine, which is now currently up and running. And I mean,
Next gen engine.
yeah, so it's kind of like the games look better. You know, they have better graphics, they run smoother. One game can carry a lot more now. So like the size of a game can be incredibly big, and your console will still be able to run this game. So, for example, Minecraft is one of it's a big game to have on your console because the world of Minecraft is always developing, especially when you play
Yeah,
in the
I've always
open
seen
world.
these
So
new
the world
features.
constantly develops as you move through it, and that requires a lot of space,
Space.
yeah, and RAM and stuff. So the games would require more, but with um, this real engine thing that they've implemented in the consoles, you can do so much more with gaming. Things that they thought was impossible before. I don't. You've heard about Fortnite,
Yeah.
right? Some of our youth play Fortnite, and Fortnite has this creative mode.
Always playing Fortnite.
They have this creative mode, right? And it's Fortnite is one of the best games I think I've ever experienced, because not only does it give combat, storyline, it also gives the players a chance to become creators. So in the creative mode, you can literally design your own world. They give you tools, and you can literally create your own game modes for the game, and you can put it out there.
That's
You can
crazy.
make money from your map. People will use your map.
Is it?
They can play on your map
Like actual money. Like money,
like
money.
actual money. Like
Jeez.
people, the more people pay it, the more people play it, the more Fortnite will pay you. And one of the content creators that I
Side
know,
hustles.
one of the content creators I know, his name is TG Plays. They call him TG Plays. His name is Andre, I think,
Yeah.
and he's a Fortnite streamer, right? And he created his own battle royale or gun game. It's called the gun game, where you shoot someone and then your gun would progress every time you get an elimination, right? So then he created this mode called Nut Job or something like that, and it's this whole big thing. And now he leaves Easter eggs in his map, so that way he gets more people to play it. And he says if people find this, they get free V-Bucks or something. So V-Bucks is the currency.
Yeah.
So then that gets more people
that's
to
an
play his
amazing
game,
idea.
and he gets more funding, and he's able to provide whoever
The
finds his Easter egg.
V-Bucks. Yeah, it's
the Easter egg.
sustainable.
So
Yo,
he
that's
has a
crazy.
he has a really
That's
good way of
crazy.
sustaining himself. So in the future, I think there will be a lot more content creators, and it will actually be a stable way to make income, for the future generation.
Jeez. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. That sounds baller.
Yeah,
Actually.
it's amazing.
So, do you know this guy personally?
No, he's a YouTube streamer.
Didn't you say
so-
you have a? I thought you said you had a friend.
Oh no,
you
no,
just
no!
taking
I
credit
I
now.
know
Okay.
I know a streamer. He's not my friend. I wish he was my friend. Sure, rich guy.
Eat him out of the
He's a
money.
rich guy. He's a rich guy now.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay, we're gonna get back into that. What? So we don't have a lot of time, but what do you think about, like you saying? That was actually my next point. Like the content creators. Like, what do you think about the youth, and what services or resources do you think they have in order to pursue a career in gaming?
I think that's what's great about streaming your gaming lifestyle,
Yeah.
because that comes with trial and error.
Okay.
Eventually everyone can get to a good point in their gaming career. You just have to start. That's the thing. And I think that's what a lot of parents discourage, man. They stop their children from starting, and they're like, "No, it's never gonna work. It won't be a good it won't be a good source of income." Right?
Yeah.
They scared for their children, and they fear, but it doesn't have to take your child's entire life. Streaming can take 30 minutes out of your day. You stream, you get viewers, you promote yourself, and after that you're done. You can continue with your life. It doesn't consume your life until you are eventually a big success, and then you would obviously need to put more time into it, devote more time to your viewers and things like that. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of youngsters can become content creators, with just trial and error. And yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, how do you think you, as a YMCA worker, can help a young person achieve his goals in gaming? This was just this was just an ad hoc question now.
Okay.
But yeah, how do you think you can help those young people out there who really wants to start a career in gaming? How do you think you can help them as a YMCA, as a youth department?
So, we have been talking for a long time about a gaming club. And that will be implemented in our digital cafe.
Okay.
We have gaming laptops to provide the youth with it.
So you have some of the resources.
Yes, we have some of the resources, and that's the crazy thing. You don't really need that much to start off. It's just a computer, and then the rest are gonna be apps. Like you're gonna need your streaming app, and your gaming app, whichever app you're gonna play. So we don't really need that much resources in order to get them started. Of course, after our gaming club, they can continue pursuing it however they want, or they can only
Yeah.
do it at our gaming club. We're not gonna force anyone to do anything, but we will just show them that this is possible.
Okay.
They might have some doubts about themselves. Doing it alone is also very challenging because you get discouraged and you're like, oh, I have 1 or 2 viewers and this is never gonna work, and you give up immediately when you could have been one of the big successes like TG Plays. Like you could have been a big streamer, but because you've now given up in the beginning, you can't really achieve that goal.
Okay, you've heard it there,
So, yeah.
folks.
Join our gaming club. Join our
Matthew
gaming club.
is advertising for you to join the gaming club. We are gonna link a, let me say, Google document or
Yes, Google
anything
form.
like that, Google form like that. We're gonna link it in to our YouTube channel. You can just click on it and then register. And then from there, you will get instructions on how to join the gaming club.
There we go.
Okay, so with that being said, we have almost reached the end of our time. I just want to give a quick quiz to Matthew. Since he's the star of gaming, I think I have it here. I have the quiz for you. So I'll start by, I just need to access. Colton, do you have the timer? Can you perhaps put the timer on for Matthew? You're gonna have about.
What?
You're gonna have about. Okay.
Oh, it's happening like
It's
this.
happening like right now.
Oh, okay.
So-
Alright. Snap.
Okay. So we're gonna give you 2 minutes to
Okay.
answer all of the questions that we're gonna give you. We're gonna see how much you can get right.
Okay.
Okay.
This is multiple choice.
It's not multiple choice.
Ah, okay.
You're not a child. It's
Okay,
not
okay.
multiple
Sorry,
choice.
sorry.
Okay. This is best video. It might be like classic games also.
Okay. No.
So-
I got that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Go. Okay. What is the best-selling video game of all time?
Of all time.
You have 2 minutes
Okay.
to answer as much questions as you
Okay.
can.
I'm gonna say Super Mario.
Super Mario. Okay, Super
yeah,
Mario.
yeah.
What year was the Super Nintendo Entertainment System released?
Super Nintendo. Oof.
Scope.
I'm gonna say 2005.
2005. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the highest-selling gaming console to date?
The PS5.
PS5. Okay. What year was Nintendo founded? Scope.
Skip.
Okay. Blizzard Entertainment is most well known for what video game franchise? Skip.
Skip. Definitely.
What video game company collaborated with Sony on the PlayStation?
Spider-Man? Wait, what did you say?
Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah,
What
question.
product? Okay. What food was the first character Pac-Man modeled after?
Cheese.
Cheese. Okay. I see that with such disappointment. Though. What is the best-selling handheld gaming system to date? Handheld gaming.
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch. What year was the first virtual reality headset created?
2010?
2010.
Yeah, 2010.
How much did a virtual reality device cost in 1980?
In 1980. Oh,
Skip.
Skip. I won't know that.
No. Who released the first flight simulator game?
I have no idea.
Skip.
No idea.
Okay, we are moving on. What inspired game maker Satoshi Tajiri to create the character Pokemon? What animal was it based on? Five,
What does
4,
Pokemon
3,
mean?
2,
Pocket Monster.
1.
I think that's what Pokemon means. Pocket
Okay.
Monster.
Let me see how much questions you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I must just say that last question wasn't clear.
18. You wanna make it.
Yeah, I just want to make that note. Put it on record.
Okay, so you have 16 questions. How much do you think you got right?
Oh, 4? 4, baby.
Do you wanna hear it?
I don't.
Does the crowd wanna hear it?
I don't want to hear it.
Colton, do
I
you
don't
wanna
want
hear
to
it?
hear the answer.
Okay, the answer is out of 16, you got 0 right.
Well, that's life, you
that's
know.
life. And
life.
that is also the end of our podcast. We thank you for joining us, for watching this video. Matthew got 0 out of 16, but he informed you on a lot of information updates. Once again, subscribe, follow, give us a like, give us a heart, share the love. And once again, the link will be attached below in the YouTube channel to join our gaming club.
Do it,
With
let's do
much
it.
love from the YCrew, we out.
Peace.